Talk. My name is Brennan. I am your host. Let's get started. The Ottawa SENS played against the Carolina Hurricanes in Carolina. This game was a back-and-forth game in the final minutes, and with this one of the best SENS games of the year for sure until the final few seconds. We'll get back to that later. 3 straight penalties against Ottawa SENS, and the Carolina Hurricanes finally cashed in. Justin Falk put a slap shot from the point into the net past Hammond. It was a 1-0 Canes lead. Nice pass from Stone to Wirkosh, who went up the play from end to end, who chipped it to Chiasson, who finally put it back toward the Sounders, tied the game, and Chiasson, who has been showing lately, scoring, like he's been getting close to scoring, he finally puts one into the net. It was a tie game. A few moments later, like 4 minutes later, Chris Weidman from Bobby Ryan and Mike Hoffman, and finally, as he's put in as Cody Ceci was injured, Chris Weidman gets the goal, his first goal in his National Hockey League career. Congratulations, bud. And that put the Sounders up 2-1 and almost a game-winning goal. With a minute and a half to go, the Carolina Hurricanes were getting lots and lots of shots on net. Hammond was a spectacular, squeezing the pads in the last 30 seconds to keep it a 2-1 Sens lead. With 10 seconds to go, Zibanejad loses the faceoff. There's a scramble from the net. 5 shots later on a big rebound, Jeff Skinner tucks it home on a weird shot. It looked like a knuckle puck. Just goes in, and the Sounders collapse in the last 3 seconds. Again, the last minute of play was a total collapse by the Sounders. A very good structured game until then, and the Canes took that into overtime with all that motivation after tying it at 2-2 with 3.3 seconds to go. And then the Canes took a slap shot, just missed wide from a one-timer, wrapped around the boards. Jordan Stoll got the puck, deked around Shane Prince, snapped it home, and took the game for the Carolina Hurricanes. Devastating loss for the Ottawa Sounders. As it was a similar goal, that's why I said the Habs, as Galchenyuk scored the same way, basically the same way, just a little high blocker, except Galchenyuk's shot went off his blocker. Jordan Stoll's shot just went over his blocker. So they took the game 3-2 on a similar goal like the Galchenyuk goal, and it was not Hammond's fault this game whatsoever. Andrew Hammond stopped 43 shots. You heard me, 43 shots, 46 shots on net. Unacceptable amount of shots. So 46 shots, 43 saves, and it was a very good night for Andrew Hammond, who still remains with only one regulation loss. So a great game for Andrew Hammond. Not a great game for the Ottawa Sounders, though. 2 goals, Chris Weidman's first NHL goal, definitely a plus. Sounders now are 7-4-3. On the road, though, they're 5-1-1. So they did get a point out of this game, not the way they wanted to, but it's something to be happy about, I guess. A total collapse. But the way you can judge a good team is the way they respond after a loss like this, and the way Montreal responded after a big winning streak and after their first loss. It all depends how they're going to respond. And they lost 2 in a row, but after that they started winning again. So if the Sounders could win on Tuesday against the Nashville Predators, that would be great. So the next Sounders game is against the Nashville Predators on Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, TSN 5 and RDS, so check the game out there. We will have live tweeting. Follow us on Twitter at SensTalk1992 for live tweeting and breaking news of all Sounders games, and live tweeting of all Sounders games too. So anything Sounders is there. Like us on Facebook at SensTalk, and just great news. We finally reached a milestone. We have 101 likes on Facebook. So thank you guys. Thank you to fans. Great milestone today. 100 likes on Facebook like we wanted for the past 2 years. Thank you guys. Add us to your circles with Google Plus at SensTalk. What do you call it again? Add us to your circles with Google Plus at SensTalk. Click the big red button down there to subscribe to us. Like this video. Share this video wherever you share cool stuff. Besides that, next game Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time against the Predators on TSN 5 and RDS. Final, Sounders lost 3-2 to the Canes in overtime, a heartbreaking loss. You'll see this game on the highlights for a few days now. It's just gonna be there, and it's the way you can respond is the only way we can continue the win during the season. The response of this team after a loss like that shows the character in the team. So we will find out on Tuesday against a very good Nashville Predators team. Final, Canes 3, Sens 2. Go Sens Go. See you on Tuesday night.